Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to see how we can upload images to Supabase storage. So we will upload the user profile picture. So inside the Supabase project, we have the storage. So let's click on it. And here we need to create a new bucket. So let's create a new bucket. And we are going to name it as basic. Let's click on create. And for this bucket, we need to create the policies. So if I go to policies, so here we need to create the new policy for the basic. So let's click on new policy, and here we need to click uh, for full customization. So let's click on it, and here we need to give the policy name. So I'll give the name as full permissions, and we need to select all the operations, all the CRUD operations like select, insert, update, and delete. Let's scroll down, review, and we need to save the policy. So now the policy have saved successfully. So we are done with the bucket configuration and the policies configuration. Now open a new tab and write supabase.com, and here we need to click on documents, click on search, and here we need to search for JavaScript, hit enter, and let's scroll down, and here we need to select upload a file. We need to see the documentation, what is the documentation for uploading a file. So if I scroll down here, so here is the storage, and here we have file buckets. Let's open this, and if I scroll down, here we have upload a file. Let's click on it. So this is the function for uploading a file. So here we need to call supabase config dot storage from, and this is the bucket name. In our case, it is basic. And then we have dot upload, and then the path of the file. And here we have the file name and few more options. So these options are, I think, optional. We only need the bucket name, the file path, and the file name. So let's go to Visual Studio Code and create the function. Okay, so we need to create a common function to upload the file. So inside the src folder, here I'll create a new folder and name this as helpers. And inside the helpers, I'm going to create a new file and name it as index.tsx. And let's create the function with the name export const, and the function name will be upload file to Supabase and get URL equals to async, and the first parameter will be file. Okay, so this will have the parameter file, and let's create an arrow function. So okay, that is equal to, so this will be an arrow function. Okay, so let's give an arrow function, and here I'm going to take a try catch block. So try catch block, and this error will be any, and here we need, if there is an error, so we need to throw a new error which says error uploading the file to Supabase. So let's remove this, and here I'm going to say error uploading the file to Supabase. And let's give it as plus error messages. Okay, error message. Save this, and inside the try block, I'm going to say take a const and name it as file path equals to, and let's take a backtick key, and here I'm going to say profile hyphen pictures slash dollar, and here I'm going to say file dot name, and close the curly braces, hyphen, and again dollar sign, open curly braces, then we have date dot now. So to make the name unique, we need to add this date not now. Okay, so this is done. Now after this I'm going to take a const, and here I'm going to say response equals to await Supabase config dot storage dot from, and here I'm going to add the bucket name, which is in our case basic. Okay, and here I'm going to say dot upload, and here file path comma file, and let's take the options also. Okay, so here I'm going to copy this. Let's go back and add a comma, paste it. Okay, save this file, and here we need to say if response dot error. If we have a error, then we need to throw new error, and we need to say response error uploading the file to Supabase response.error.message, or we can directly say response.error.message. Let's keep it as it is. Then what else we need? We need the public URL. Okay, so get public URL of the uploaded file. That's fine. So here I'm going to say const URL response equals to Supabase config dot storage dot from, and here we need to take the bucket name, which is basic dot get public URL, and we need to pass the file path. Okay, and here if URL response dot error, then throw a new error, error getting the public URL response. This is fine. Save this, but we need this. We need to import this Supabase config. So here at the top, I'm going to say import Supabase config. Okay, so what is the path? Supabase is config from config Supabase. Okay, that's fine. And why it is giving me an error? So here I'm going to say any. Okay, so this is fine. So let me check if this URL, if I go back here and if I click on response, so we have data.path. Yeah, this is fine now. Okay, now let's go to update profile model. So one thing we need to fix, that is in index.tsx, if there is a error, then we need to throw the error, but if we get the correct response, then here we need to take a const public URL equals to URL response data dot public URL, and we need to return that public URL. Okay, so if I go and check the response, so here if I click on retrieve public URL, so here is the response, which is data dot public URL, which is correct. Okay, so now let's go back to update profile model, and here after set loading through, we need to take a variable let new profile pic equals to, and initially we can show it as user question mark dot profile underscore pic or null. Okay, so user we need to get it, so where I'm going to say const user, and we need this, we need to import this. Okay, so we need to import this as well, so user global storage. Okay, and so this is fine. Now we have imported user global storage, and here we need to say, we need to add a condition if selected file. Okay, if this is true, then new profile pic equals to await, and here we need update. Yeah, this is the function which we created. So let's import that. Okay. So let's click on it. So it is imported here. Update profile, upload profile. Sorry, upload file to Supabase and get URL. And yeah, that we imported. Save this. Now from this model pop-up, we will get the new name and new profile picture. To update both, we need to alter the Supabase user profile table, not the profile table, but the user profile table. So let's go to services. Okay, so inside services, where is it? Okay, inside the utils, we have users.ts. Okay, so here we have all the functions. So let me close all this. And here I'm going to create an const. Okay, so export const update user profile async, and let's remove this. And here I'm going to say values, that is going to be any. Okay, and then we need an arrow function, and inside I'm going to take a try catch block. Good. Let's remove this extra thing. Okay, so now inside the try block, I'm going to take a const, and here I'm going to say user profile response equals to await Supabase config. Okay, Supabase config dot from, and we need it from user profiles. Okay, we need it from user profile table dot update, and here, sorry, we need to remove this, and inside the round brackets I'm going to take an object, and here I'm going to say name, that is going to be values dot name. Okay, question profile underscore pic, that is going to be values dot profile underscore pic, and then we need, okay, dot equal to id values dot id. Okay, and after that, if user profile response dot error, okay, then we need to throw the error user profile response dot error dot message, and if everything is successful, then we need to return success through, and message will be profile updated successful. And inside the catch, that is going to be error any, and here we need to throw the new error message, which is going to be error dot message or something went wrong. Okay, so this is done. Now let's go back to user profile model, and inside the logic here, after the profile, okay, here I'm going to hit enter, and here I'm going to take a const response, that is going to be any equals to await update user profile. Okay, we need to import that user profile, and here we need to take an object, and here I'm going to say name, that is going to be new name or user dot name. Okay, profile picture, that is going to be new profile picture, and id also we need, so id equals to user dot id. Okay, so this is done. Now if response dot error, then we need to throw a new error, which is response dot error dot message, and if it is successful, then we need to say message API dot success profile updated successfully, and then we need to set timeout. We need to close the pop-up. Okay, so here I'm going to say set open update profile model, that is going to be false after 1 second. So this is done. Now here initially we need to need to cut this, and here initially we need to show the old username. So inside the use state, I'm going to say user question mark dot name or empty string. Okay, so this is done. Now let's go here, and inside the profile, if I click on update profile, so here as you can see, we are getting the old name, which is React University, and here I'm going to say React University new. Okay, and let's upload. Maybe I can say instead of React University, I'm going to say Angular University. Okay, let me just go with this. We need to upload one picture of Angular. So on desktop, I have this. Let's open it. Okay, let's click on update profile. So profile updated successfully, but here the name has not changed to Angular. Let me just refresh. Okay, after refreshing, it is updating the name, that is Angular University. And if I go inside the storage, okay, so here we have the database tables, and if I click on user profile, sorry, we have user profile table, right? So view columns, not this one. Let me check the storage. Let's go to table editor. So here the name is, oh, profile picture is null. So we need the URL, right? So there is something, there's some issue with it. So I'm not getting the URL, but the name has updated, but we need the path, right? So that's where I'm not getting the path. So it is given me null. So this is not correct. We need to check it. Okay. So let me just check this out. So I took some help from ChatGPT, and this was the issue inside update profile model. So first we need to upload the file if selected. Okay. Then we need to update database. So this logic should come up here instead of writing it here. Okay. So I'm just changing this. Okay. So after the variable, we need to upload the file first and then update the database. Let me save this. And if I go back here and let me just refresh it, maybe I need to upload image again. Okay, so let's upload the image again. Update profile. Just the image I'm going to upload. So Angular, upload, update profile. Okay, let's go back here and refresh it. So as you can see, we are getting the URL path. Okay. Now, one thing we need to do is that we are going to do in the next video. So here we need to show the profile picture. That is one thing missing. But here also, I think the name should be, once I click close the pop-up, the name should get updated, right? So I'm just writing it as Angular. So update profile updated, but I need to refresh it. So that's not the correct thing. So if I refresh here, so here the name will update to Angular. Okay. So let's take the help of ChatGPT. So once I close the update profile pop-up, the name should update on UI. Okay, let's see. Okay, so my monthly quota has been over, so it is asking me to renew. So no problem. I'll check it out, and that we will do in the next video. And in the next video, we are going to show the profile picture here. Okay. So this is it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.